this is it. This is where home. Well, going home actually. So anyway, the dirty power always support the president, the 30, and do the right thing. Um, it's just today I'm going home, and yes, it's sad, but that's how it is. Since I've been here, so many things has been happening since I arrived. It's one of those things. Well, they broke into my house and they stole everything. What I had inside the house and over 250,000 pesos, which was taken from the house. But you know, I supposed to be in vacation, supposed to be doing my stuff, and then you know, fixing other things. And then instead of that, I have to be over here, spend my 3 weeks working really hard and putting the house safe, gates at the back again, and little plates, and it was crazy. Since I arrived, I didn't have no rest, no nothing. Have been very busy doing stuff, and that's it. Um, we just got the guys who stolen, who broke into my house. They're supposed to go to prison actually, and then on the last minute, probably I don't know, I'm very silly or something like that. I just let them go. So I just felt sorry for those people who broke into my house, but they are drug dealers. At the time when you was the barangay, you just come to the house about 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, give me a knock on the door, and we wake up and just pick up the bike and then follow the barangay. When we went to this house, the police already arrived on the house, and they find about 7 guys inside there, all young guys, around 20s, 25s, 18s. The girl was about 18 years old, and she had a baby, and all of them they were in Cebu. So the police caught them with Cebu and inside the house. Even the grandfather, even their Lolo, he was one of the suppliers. But yeah, that's I brought some things. Those people, they had some other stuff which they stole from my house. They had some things inside their house. That's why I was there. The people from the news also, he was there, and we recovered some things. They stole it from my side, but not everything. And the police over here is really not so helpful at all. Even they know the criminals, even they know they're the ones who, stole it. Even they know they're the ones who are admitting it. And I had a hard time with the police over here to do the arrest. For them to do an arrest, they have to get a court order to arrest the suspect. This is so ridiculous. You have to get a court order to arrest the suspect, and we had 5 of them, which we caught them with the barangay, and then need the court of warrant to arrest the guys. When they already confess everything, they're the ones who stole it, they're the ones who broke into the house, but you need a court order to arrest them. This is so ridiculous. I had the other videos which I done. I couldn't upload it before. Don't know what was the reason. It was maybe because of the SD card. I couldn't download it or pass it to my YouTube. So, but when I go home, I'm gonna try to put it, and I'm gonna try to upload it. Because I just bought a new camera, and then I was trying it, and then somehow I couldn't pass it. But anyway, I'm gonna update you guys most of it. What happened? I did the video on the house. How when I arrived, all the house was upside down, everything broken, everything stolen, and I'm very disappointed over here with the police, the way the law works. And if somebody, the person who's still in your house, and then what you go to the police and tell them, look, this guy is the one who broke into my house, and like this, like that. So what they're gonna say to you is, oh, sorry sir, that's the guy, that's the thief. And then, oh, sorry, sir, we cannot arrest the guy without the court order. I have to get a warrant arrest before I arrest the guy. So this is how it works over here. You have to get a court order for you to arrest the suspect or the thief. So this is so ridiculous. I mean, this stuff, it has to change over here. That's the only thing I found. It has to change. I just don't know what to say anyway. But I'm just gonna upload this 5 minutes video as I'm over here. It's about 9 something in the morning, about 9:30 in the morning, and my flight is about 1 o'clock p.m. So I had to leave early because of the traffic. And I didn't want to leave home so early, but also if you leave so late, you might get here late, and the traffic on the road, you never know what can happen. So better early than late. I just eaten a jalebi, which is behind me, somewhere there on that side. And yeah, now I just have to wait for my time. I want to go inside the airport, but in a few minutes. But yeah, my trip over here this time, coming home, it was a difficult one and a big challenge. Especially for, what I'm sad about is the people over here, it doesn't see me as a person. They just see me as like probably as money. They don't see you as a person. They don't see if you are good, if you are a good person, if you are a good guy, whatever. They don't see that. When they look at you, it's just like you see dollar bills or whatever they do. And that's how I feel this time. People try sometimes to pretend to be your friend, to this and that, and be nice with you sometimes, and just because always something in return. And that's what I hate about it sometimes. Most of the people, even my neighbors and everything, when this happened to me, none of them, all of them, they knew who was the thieves who stole on my house and everything, and none of them approached me to say anything because they are afraid. So like this, every time they are afraid, nobody is gonna ever stand up to anyone. And the criminals moving around inside the subdivision, not doing anything. So they get away with everything, and but everybody's scared to open their mouth and to say stuff. I did it, and I went all the way, and then I don't know what happened to me at that time. I had to make a decision. 5 people hold it in your hand, and then I look at them. I feel so sorry for them. Most of them, because they are drug dealers. They just take Shibu, and then they broke into my house and then they stole everything what I have. I was very angry and upset. Then I have those 5 people to put them in jail and all that, and I work really hard to put them in jail with the barangay and the barangay captains and the police. I always used to go every day to the police for us to follow up, and then the suspects, I know who they are, to bring the police, barangay and everything. Done all that. Then in the end of it, we're coming to say we're gonna arrest the guys and they're gonna go to jail. And when it comes to that, what happened? I really cannot believe myself what happened. I made the decision of, look at them. Even they broke into my house, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry, I'm pissed off and all kind of stuff, and I still let them go. What I did, my decision was like, put them do community service. Doing community service, right, okay. The barangay captain, he was not happy with me at all, because he said to me, he has been waiting for so long for those people to go to prison, and nobody ever done anything, because they've been stealing houses everywhere, and nobody ever done anything. So I'm the only one who just pushed it to go all the way, and then I went all the way, and what happened? I back out, and they were so disappointed on me, and I let them go. I left the case open. Still, and if they do anything or whatever they do, they'll go straight into jail. He was angry, and then somehow I just changed. I don't know what happened over there, but all of them, they were disappointed with me because I let those criminals go. But I left it in God's hands. It's up to God to decide it. It's my decision to put those people in prison for maybe 10, 15 years. Only the process of the papers, it might take about 1 year just to process papers. You know, over here in the Philippines, only just to process, it can take 1 year, maybe to 2 years to process the papers for the people to, you know, go into jail. Well, they will be in jail waiting, but the papers still will be processing at the same time, which will take over 1 year to process those papers. Do you understand? But at the meantime, they're gonna stay in jail. Instead of 1 year, they're gonna be there like 10 years. And to follow the case and to process the papers, it's hard over here. It's not easy. As you go into jail, expect to be in jail like 10, 15 years. And then your paperwork still gonna be sitting on the police desk over there, which they will not care about it. And they will not, you know, process the papers as you are in jail already. You know, all the papers can wait. And that's how they do it over here. So I decided, you know what, let them go and do community service. I asked the captain of the barangay for them to do community service, for them to sign every morning for them and everything. And I really don't know if they're gonna do that or not. So it's up to them. If they're not gonna do that, it's in God's hands. I'm sure if they do something, one of them or all of them, they're gonna continue doing what they're doing. You know, they're gonna go some other place. Somebody one day, sooner or later, they're gonna kill them, or they're gonna be, you know, hurt very badly, or they're not gonna live at all. So I left it anyway. But I'm gonna update that as I get home. The internet over here, it's okay. I have the internet in the house. It's not so bad, but I couldn't do the other video. For now, anyway, the Duterte Power always support the President Duterte. Do the right thing and stay safe. And I'll see you soon. I'll make that video as I go home. Bye bye.